Hello and welcome to the next episode of the Benchwarmers podcast. Today is an FA Cup recap because this weekend has been an exciting week for football, especially with the Man United game and the Coventry game.
I can't believe it. Which
It's absolutely unreal. So we'll be discussing all the latest news from those fixtures on this weekend and, obviously celebrating Coventry's win and making it through to the FA Cup semis. So, Harrison, what did you...
Considering we are, locals of Coventry now, it was fantastic to beat their local rivals Wolves, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure. Midlands derby anyway, I suppose. 3-2. Who scored both goals, was it? Was it Simmons?
Yeah, so Sims scored and Haji Wright scored the final minute winner.
Yeah.
This weekend seemed to have a common pattern. It was two of the games had last minute winners.
Yes.
In the Man United game and the Cov game. And there were quite a lot of goals as well this weekend.
I couldn't believe it, to be honest. I thought that game... Is there an argument saying the Coventry game was more exciting than the Man United game?
No chance.
No
chance.
Why not?
It just wasn't, was it? If you watched the Man United game, you'd know for a fact that the Man United game was miles clear.
Well, you asked that to Coventry City fans then?
Coventry City fans will disagree with me, but let's be honest, worldwide, global population says Man United game against Liverpool was more anticipated.
I suppose so, but at the end of the day, you can't take away from Haji Wright's goal. That was fantastic. Scoring in the last minute, scoring in the last kick of the game, it's pretty good. You can't say anything bad about that, could you?
No, you can't.
And now they're in the semi-finals, is it?
Yeah, semi-finals, and they're against
Man United.
Yeah,
big fixture. Big fixture.
But the question does arise. Coventry have beaten Wolves, who are a Prem team.
Yep.
They've come against Man United. Man United, not consistent at all these past few years. They've lost to smaller teams before.
Yes.
Do you reckon we can win that?
I really do hope so. That'd be fantastic, wouldn't it? Going to Wembley twice this season, hopefully in the playoffs as well. I think they're currently 8th in the Championship, so it's not looking great for them at the moment. But there's always hope, isn't there?
Could you imagine an FA Cup win for the first time since 1987?
The thing is, though, if Coventry beat Man United, then they've got to face who? Manchester City.
It'll most likely be City. Let's be honest.
And obviously they thrashed Newcastle at the weekend 2-0.
They didn't thrash us.
It was 2-0, wasn't it? It was a very good game.
Against City, you would be expecting them to win like 5-0. I'll take a 2-0 loss.
No, Newcastle would not expect to lose 5-0. Newcastle wants to go there, make a good game of it, maybe 0-0 at half-time, best things, all things considering, but 0-0 at half-time, and try and grab like a 1-0 winner, surely. But you didn't.
Nah, we didn't.
Bernardo Silva, bloody hell, can't speak today. Bernardo Silva, scored both the goals. He's amazing, isn't he?
Amazing, no.
Yeah, just been interrupted.
Someone's peeking through the door. Yeah. That was scary.
That was really scary.
Pitch black and there's a face in the door. Anyway, back to it. Bernardo Silva, he's a bit of an underrated cog in that Man City machine, I think.
He's definitely one of the better players, isn't he?
He's one of those players that you can see on the pitch and be like, oh, he's playing. But then he comes out and produces spectacular moments that pretty much carry the team. It's like Rodri. You'd say Rodri is not a name you would shout like often when you see him.
He doesn't get your bum off the seat, does he?
No, but he's like behind the spotlight.
Yeah.
And he just carries that team on his backbone. Let's be honest.
The new Busquets.
The amount of late minute winners I've seen Rodri just smash in from like 25, 20 yards out is unreal.
I feel like Rodri's definitely become one of City's best players this season. Though the amount of goals he's scored to get City a few wins,
and the defensive like masterclasses he's pulled off as well.
To be honest, I've noticed him more. I don't watch Man City every week, so a bit boring. But I've noticed him more with the goals he's scored than his defensive work this season. So I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
But Newcastle game was a bit boring, wasn't it?
Obviously,
Man City did win, but you'd expect to say that every single week.
Yeah.
So,
if you bet against Man City, that's kind of a stupid thing.
Back to the Coventry game. Do you think they've got a chance of winning against Man United?
Well, like I said, yeah. Because Man United aren't in the best form at the moment, are they? They got a lucky win against Liverpool, although that was a pretty good performance from the Man United team.
That was
like I say, lucky, good performance. Late minute winners can always be a bit lucky, but it was a good performance, especially from the young, kids in that team.
Yeah, Danilo.
Like Meno,
Garnacho,
Diallo. They were all very good. And surprisingly, of all things, Anthony with his right foot scored a goal against Liverpool. Something you would never hear anyone say this season or last season.
I'm surprised he scored, to be honest.
I'm surprised he scored. He's been absolutely atrocious for that United team.
Bring back Sancho. That's what I'm saying. Bring
No,
back Sancho.
keep Sancho away.
What?
Sell Anthony and just get a better winger.
As long as it's not like Leon Bailey or anyone like that, I don't care. You know what I mean? No, but I'm thinking. Obviously, Rashford missed a lot of chances in that game.
But he did bag.
He did score a goal, but he missed a lot of chances. Did you see? He must have had like at least 5 shots. At most, he probably had 5 shots. So I'm thinking, is he good?
Yeah, but
England?
at the same time though, he did kind of get the equaliser for the team, giving them that chance of trying to win it or go on to pens at the minimum.
Yeah, I think
if Diallo didn't score, Rashford carried.
He brought it back to 3-3. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm on about. He equalised. Yeah. But if Diallo didn't score, Rashford is the one who pretty much saved that team.
That last-minute goal by Danilo was so good as well, wasn't it?
Diallo,
sorry. It was really good. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, it was impressive. I don't know. I can't remember how old he is.
It's 21.
He is not 21.
No, he's 21.
He can't be 21. Everyone's shouting that he's a youngster. He can't be 21.
He's the same age as somebody else in their team.
No, he must be a teenager.
No, he's the same age as Højlund. They're both 21.
He looks way younger.
No, I don't think so. He's been out on loan for Sunderland for a few years. Well, 1 year. About 2 years ago. Anyway,
he must be younger.
No, he is. I couldn't believe he got a yellow. He got sent off though.
What did he get sent off for though?
Taking his top off.
See, that's such a stupid rule.
Yeah, he already had a yellow card, and then he took his top off, got another yellow card, and his excuse was, he just forgot like the yellow card. That's what he basically
No, but that's
said.
such a stupid rule. He had a shirt underneath it as well, so it's not like he's flashing his anything onto the national TV.
Yeah. I think they should get rid of that rule. There's no point.
It's such a dumb rule. Players should be allowed to celebrate however they want, especially with a last-minute winner.
It's sort of just heat of the moment sort of stuff, isn't it? You're not showing anything, so it should be fine.
No, it's ridiculous. But all credit to him though.
He
deserved to take that top off. Let's be honest.
Yeah, that goal.
Like, what a goal!
To be fair, I was sort of surprised when he scored because the connection. He didn't really get a great connection to it.
It looked like he was about to fall over.
It looked like he was going to fall over. Yeah. So I was sort of surprised that it got past Kelleher, the Liverpool goalie. But I think the run from Garnacho to set up the goal was better than the actual strike, better than the finish. Garnacho this season for Man United.
Garnacho's been stepping up lately.
He's been one of their star players. He's a wonder kid, isn't he? You know, maybe the new Messi for Argentina. Hopefully.
Nah, I'm sorry. There will never be another Messi or Ronaldo, ever.
Yeah, but for Argentina, he probably will become their star player, alongside like Alvarez for City.
Alvarez is a better player than Garnacho. He is. Be honest.
Different positions.
Doesn't matter. Alvarez is a better player.
To be fair, he does score a lot of goals for City, even though he doesn't start that much.
Yeah, he's a sub. He's a sub most of the time, and he still scores more goals than the entire United team.
I think he was starting loads when Kevin De Bruyne was out injured, wasn't he? But now that he's back, I think he's more of a bench option.
Yeah.
No, I'm really. I think the United game was the best game of the season so far in any competition that I've seen.
In any competition?
Yeah, the drama. The drama, come on. Who was winning to begin with? Was it Liverpool or United?
It was United scored first goal.
Yeah, so United scored, then Liverpool brought it back. United scored again, Liverpool brought it back, and United scored again. Come on, that was the best game of all season. Has to be. It's definitely right up there. Top 3.
It's up there. It's top 3.
What other games this season can you think of?
Newcastle PSG 4-1.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay,
that was a banger of a game. You would expect PSG to beat us, but we absolutely annihilated them.
I think that's more of a Newcastle fan perspective.
No, I think
it is.
No, I think if you're going into a football fan, and you'd expect PSG, French giants, league winners for multiple years now, to beat Newcastle, who've just got into the Champions League, and we go ahead and batter them the way we did.
The thing is, though, you dropped out of the Champions League straight away.
Who cares about that? We still put on the most entertaining game that the tournament's had.
What does it mean, though? What does it mean? You didn't progress into the Champions League, did you?
It doesn't matter. We brought the entertainment.
Round of 16 or anything.
We brought the entertainment. That's all that matters.
I think Newcastle have fallen off this season.
I think it's because of our injuries.
Injuries?
It's definitely injuries, and the fact that Tonali is becoming a gambling addict.
I don't think that's the reason you've fallen off.
I think that is the exact reason we've fallen off. And the fact that financial fair play hasn't allowed us to buy any players.
You got 4th without Tonali. So why
Yeah,
can't,
but we
why
had
can't
our
you
whole
do the
team.
why can't you do the same thing without him again this season?
Because we had injuries.
Villa have had injuries and we're fourth. I can tell you.
You've brought in new players though. We haven't brought in any new players except Tonali.
We've had like 5 injuries throughout our whole season.
Yeah, but you have like a whole.
5+ at
You
least.
have like a whole second team you can use. We don't have that. We have like a
fair
few
enough.
youngsters, and then
Fine.
did you not see one of those games when we had 3 substitutes who were goalkeepers?
Oh, what, really?
That's what our team rotation looks like.
Who are you 3 goalies? You got Nick Pope.
I think it was the point where it was like Nick Pope, Dubravka,
Karius?
Karius,
Yeah.
and then someone else.
Okay, that's 4 right there. That's really bad. But anyway, back to the FA Cup quickly. Should we cover the Chelsea versus Leicester game? Because I think that's the last game we've got to cover.
Well, the only thing I want to point out about that Chelsea game is how the hell is Sterling still a footballer in the English league? I'm sorry, the quality,
free kick?
no, just him in general.
Oh,
he is
God.
honestly the biggest fall off in football I've seen for a while.
That's a bit of an exaggeration.
His penalty, straight at the keeper, not even a half-assed attempt.
He had a penalty.
Rubbish. Yes.
I didn't even see that.
He was overshadowed because of his free kick. It was a terrible penalty. He played awfully, other than getting an assist with Cole Palmer.
And what, he's on like 375k a
He's
week,
been paid a ridiculous amount of money to be
350K.
rubbish. And then that free kick, of all things, it didn't even look like he was attempting to aim at the goal.
Yeah.
He angled his body in a way that it just shot straight into the crowd. It was...
It's quite
I don't know
funny,
how
though.
to say
I
it. It
do
was just
like him.
rubbish.
He's definitely one of the best players for England, at least.
Maybe 7 years ago.
No, more like 4 years ago.
No.
Like last Euros,
At
was
City,
fantastic.
he was good for England, but not now.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you. I do think Sterling has had a bit of a fall off, but I feel like it's always a hard environment to work your way into a good Chelsea team, because they've been really bad, haven't they? They've brought in loads of young players.
Yeah, but they've been bad
and-
for years now. That's not really a argument.
Come on, you've seen the amount of players they've brought in this season.
I mean, they
There's at
spent
least like 20.
1 point something billion and
There
they've
you
done
go.
nothing.
It's always going to be hard to go into that Chelsea team and
Not
play
really.
good. It is.
Not really.
Tell me some good players for Chelsea then.
Cole Palmer now.
Yeah, but he's a penalty merchant.
Not
He
really.
scored penalties all
He's
the
not
time.
really a
He
penalty
does.
merchant.
Most of his goals have been penalties.
Maybe.
See.
But still, he's not. He's still one of their better players.
No,
Thiago
he's a good
Silva.
player. I
he's a rock.
think him being called up for England though is a little bit of a stretch.
No.
I think he is.
I think it's reasonable that he's
I think
been
there's
called
better
up.
players that have played better
Name
this
some.
season. Gordon. See,
Different positions.
he can play the same position.
Gordon's a winger. Cole Palmer's a attacking mid.
Cole Palmer's a right mid,
Yeah, but he plays more central.
does he?
Yeah.
Okay then. So James Maddison.
Better than Cole Palmer.
So why is he not there? He's not in England, is he?
He was injured though. He has been called up.
Is he being called up?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was.
God, you need to keep up to date with your England squad call-ups.
We are going to mention that, aren't we, in a little bit? Talk about a new kit as well, maybe.
Yeah.
Did you like the new kit, Matt? Home kit and away kit? Does he care?
Nah, it's just a plain coloured t-shirt, isn't it, with
Oh,
a badge?
come on.
It's not that good.
Have you not seen
Have you not seen the Belgian
It looks
kits?
so retro. It
No,
looks
the
so
Belgian
cool.
kits are so much better.
The Belgian kits are the worst kits.
Are you high?
No.
The Belgian kits are so much better.
What? No, they're not.
They are.
No, I don't like the colour of them. Or the pattern.
Nah, Belgian kits are elite. I won't hear it.
Why is the away kit light blue? It has nothing to do with Belgian
It doesn't
colours
matter.
at
It
all.
looks cool, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't.
It does. It looks
The-
cool.
Okay, the away kit looks better than the home kit, but overall, those two Belgium kits aren't better than the England kits. Surely not.
Yeah.
Have you seen? Have you seen,
I've seen the
the
kits.
stripes on the sleeves
I've
of the
seen the
England
kits.
kit?
It's
And the
just
pattern on the
average.
side.
It's just average.
No, it isn't.
It is.
Everybody loves it. The away kit though, the away kit is amazing. I'm buying the away kit. I don't care. The purple and the gold.
Nah.
Come on.
Will not be purchasing.
To be fair, though, I did think it was dark blue to begin with.
Mm.
A few people have been saying that it doesn't look gold, but I think it doesn't look purple. Sorry, but in the light, it apparently looks more purple. I don't know.
Yeah.
But the patterns as well. Come on.
Nah.
Come
Save it until after this Chelsea game, because then I'll really go into detail why I do not like it.
What?
Back to Chelsea.
Okay.
Finished 4-2 against Leicester.
Yeah.
Leicester trying to get back into the Prem. I think the FA Cup could have given them a chance of,
Some
making a
motivation.
good form, good run to finish off the championship season.
To be fair, you could argue though, now that Lev out of the FA Cup, it might spur you on a little bit more to continue.
Well, where do they sit? They sit
Winning the
second
league.
now, don't they? Because somehow Leeds have got all the way up there to first.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't checked that for a while. Are you sure?
Yeah, Leeds are
God.
like leading. I don't know how.
I'm surprised by
But
that.
can I just give a
I thought
quick,
Leicester were going to...
Can I just give a quick player shout out though for Leicester?
Go on then.
Mavididi.
Oh, yes.
Or
French winger.
however you pronounce his name.
Left winger. Hopefully,
Absolute star player for that team.
Yeah.
That goal he did against Chelsea. Fantastic goal.
Was it better than Axel... Oh, what's his
Axel
centre-back?
Disasi.
Disasi, yeah. Was it better than his goal?
Nah, it can't be. Disasi's is Puskas worthy. That was what an own goal.
Oh, my God.
Best own goal of the season.
Did you see how far the goalkeeper was off his line, by the way?
I don't know what Sanchez was doing.
What was he doing?
He was like on his line.
No, to be fair, I don't think you can blame the goalkeeper for that. Surely the centre-back, you got to be thinking, yes, maybe he just didn't look where his goalkeeper was. Maybe he was just hoping that his goalkeeper was on his line.
Yeah, but at the same time, why is Sanchez pretty much on the edge of his box?
That's how all goalkeepers play these days. You ask Man
Yeah,
City,
but at the same time,
Sanchez
would have seen that ball come back, and he would have seen the ball come to Disasi. He would have been like, "Oh, he's going to pass it back to me." But no, he stayed on the edge of his box and just let Disasi wallop it into the back of the net. It's like
I think it's just
it's
lucky,
poor. It's poor decision from both. It's poor from both of them. That's what it is.
I think it's more the centre back's fault rather than the goalkeeper. You can't blame the goalkeeper there. He can't do anything about that unless he I don't know, tries to slide tackle the ball out of the net or something. I don't know.
I'll tell you what though, it sums up Chelsea's season perfectly.
It does. Scoring the best own goal of the season.
But no, another goal that was pretty good, I thought, for that game.
Yeah.
Noni Madueke.
Oh,
what an underrated baller that guy is.
Yes. He is good, but the thing is, again, because Chelsea have brought so many players, you sort of forget about all these other players who start in the FA Cup, who come on the FA Cup, all these other lower competitions, because they're sitting on the bench week in, week out in the Premier League and not doing anything. And that must be so weird for a Chelsea player to do, or for a Premier League player to do.
What, just sit on the bench?
Yeah, because you've gone to a Chelsea side knowing you're probably not going to be starting, whereas if you went to an Everton or a Brentford or one of these lower league teams, you'd be starting week in, week out, wouldn't you?
I mean, you would, but at the same time, you're going to be on the bench at some point in your career. You're not going to be a star player straight away.
I suppose so.
Like, just take a look at what's his face.
Come on, who's not thinking?
I'm telling you, I remember. I know his face. I know his face. I can't remember his name.
What's he cooking up here? I don't know. Oh, he can't think of it.
No, okay. I'll get an easier example for me. De Bruyne, right?
Yeah.
Anyone in the City team. It could be Haaland, De Bruyne, Foden, anyone. They'll be on the bench some games in the Prem, and then some days other. Because Pep likes to be experimental, as he says.
Yeah. No, I do get that, but I'm just thinking, for a young player perspective, I'd rather play for a mid-table side rather than a Chelsea, especially now they've signed 20 young players who don't even get on. Some of them don't even get on the bench, realistically. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm just saying it's hard to be in that Chelsea side and do well. That's what I'm trying to say. That's my point.
Yeah. Oh no, I remember his name now. You know who Newcastle signed from Chelsea?
Oh God.
Lewis Hall.
Who?
Lewis Hall.
Lewis Hall. Oh yes, the left back.
You know, the left back who's starter. I'll give you a fun fact. I went to primary school with him.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's interesting. That's a bit of a weird one.
Oh, I know. It is weird, but I did go to primary school with him.
Year?
Yeah, years 1 to 3 I was in the same school as him.
Was he a nice guy?
I can't remember.
Was you not friends?
I can't remember. This was years ago.
Okay.
This was over 10 years ago now. But that's a little fun fact for everyone. I went to school with Lewis Hall.
I don't think I went to school with anybody famous. Unfortunately not. Okay.
You never know. Someone might be famous in the later in life.
I'll have to give that a bit of a thought next podcast. So I'll keep you updated next podcast. But also, another goal. The goal scorer before that, Carney Chukwuemeka.
Yeah.
I've said that
He's
right
also
once.
another underrated player in Chelsea.
Now, I do really like him because they brought him from Aston Villa. I think, left for 20 million. I was quite happy about that because he got a little bit big for his boots, I'd say, at Aston Villa. He wanted to start more games than he probably should have. But, he did a really good goal, to be fair.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Cole Palmer with a nice assist as well.
Yeah, that was a cheeky assist.
Yeah. Did you see that there was a post-match interview of them two, and I think Cole said to Carney that he's gonna assist him before the game, and he actually did it. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool to see.
Yeah.
Some interaction there.
But anyway, that ended the Leicester Chelsea game 4-2.
Yeah.
Do you think Chelsea could beat City? Because bear in mind,
City, don't they?
bear in mind,
Semi-finals.
the last few times they've played City,
Yeah.
they came off with a draw, and was it a win? Did they beat City?
I can't remember, to be honest with you.
It's been very close games and high-scoring games
Okay.
between those two teams. But I reckon if Chelsea want to win this FA Cup and prove that they're not a bunch of laughingstock, they might beat
Pochettino's got to
City.
win one trophy, haven't they?
They
Haven't
might
they?
beat City.
Chelsea have already been in one final this season, I'm pretty sure.
Carabao.
Carabao, yeah. And they performed okay. It was 0-0 for most of the game, I'm pretty sure, wasn't it, Matt?
Mm.
And then Liverpool just did a madness on them. And
Yeah, but the
crazy.
thing is, if Chelsea beat City, I see them beating Coventry and United, whoever gets through.
Yeah, I could see it as well, but I couldn't see them. I could see them getting to the final, but will they win it again? Actually, no. Man City. I might just contradict myself here, but they can't beat Man City. Surely not.
If Man City start their first team, then no. But knowing Pep, he'll put on a bunch of
But their
16-year-old academy players.
but their second team is better. Is the same as their first team, and their third team is the same as the second team.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter with Man City. They have multiple players who can come on and do a good, fantastic job.
Do we know if it's a home or away for Chelsea?
Again, I couldn't tell you. I haven't.
I
seen
reckon
it,
if they're at
haven't seen
home at Stamford Bridge
it. Yeah.
against arguably City's B team, they could win it.
I think it really depends. It depends on who Man City have to play before that game
Mm.
and after that game leading up to the FA Cup. So like the rotation, it depends if Pep Guardiola goes crazy and does that mad rotation thing that he always does in those big games.
Yeah.
I think I want to see Chelsea win because it's a bit different.
I want to see Chelsea win. I want to see a Chelsea-Coventry final because that would be funny.
Chelsea Coventry final.
Because we don't want a Manchester Derby final.
Oh, maybe you do though.
Nah.
That could be more.
Because City will win.
Yeah.
It's just the guaranteed.
Is it? Is it?
We saw what they did last time when they played together.
Is it? What was the score this season so far?
I think it
Do
was
we know?
3-1.
Okay, maybe. But Højlund could come in and score some goals. He's been good this season.
Coventry-Chelsea would be such a more entertaining
Rashford.
game.
Obviously, he missed a lot of chances in that Liverpool game, but he could always come
Nah,
good.
Chelsea, that's the final. Calling it.
Okay, I'm going to go an all-Manchester derby final.
It's so boring though. No one wants to see that. They want to get a bit of entertainment. They want to get Coventry, the local team, and they want to get Chelsea in just
Yeah.
because they're funny.
We'd have to try and get some tickets to that game though if Coventry win.
Oh, it's going to be like
Somehow.
100 and something quid, isn't it?
No, I'll somehow try and find a way.
I'd buy a ticket to that game if Coventry reach the final.
Yeah, for sure. I think my friend's got some tickets to that final, to be honest. Might try and sneak in somehow.
That wraps up the FA Cup. Now,
yeah.
you wanted to talk about England and the Euro call-up.
Yeah, obviously, speaking of Manchester United, Kobe Mainu, I hopefully I've said that right,
Yeah.
has been called up to England.
Only a
can't
day
believe it.
after the official announcement as well.
I know. Now I'm thinking, he's been fantastic this season. Don't get me wrong, but is he slightly overhyped, Matt?
I think he's perfectly rated, in all honesty.
He's perfectly rated, but is it? I don't know because
The thing is though, this is what everyone's question is. You can say they're overrated, but
Yeah.
then you look at players that Gareth Southgate has called up, such as Henderson.
Not overrated, but overhyped. That's what I'm trying to explain.
Even still, how would you know if they're good or not with these young players if you don't start them? Put him in the national games, see if he performs, and then you can rate him fine.
The only problem is we've got Brazil and Belgium in the next two games.
It's fine.
I don't
Belgium are
think-
terrible at internationals. You saw them in the World
Yeah,
Cup.
but they're better than Qatar. They're better than Ukraine. They're better than Sweden. All these like lower league international teams,
Still,
aren't they?
England are by far
So-
one of the strongest teams going into this tournament, and Belgium are by far one of the weakest.
I don't know. I don't know.
Kevin
I don't
De
know
Bruyne-
if
no.
this is the right time to call them up. That's all I'm trying to say.
Kevin De Bruyne for Belgium is the only one who carries that team, and Courtois injured now, so he's not even going to be their goalkeeper.
Oh, who have they got instead? Oh, that guy from Brighton. He's pretty good. I don't know his name.
Steele.
No, Steele. He's
Steele.
English. No, he's English. They've got begins with a V. I don't know his name. Like Verbruggen or something like that. I don't know his name.
Who knows?
But yeah. No, I think it's good to get him a call up. I don't know if he'll start though. He won't start. Surely not. He'll be off the bench.
If Henderson's starting over ahead of him,
Who could you see in that midfield though? It'll be Rice.
easy. Rice, Bellingham.
Bellingham,
Either
and Mainu.
it depends on the game.
Yeah.
You go, guaranteed it's always going to be Rice, Bellingham,
Rice, Bellingham, Madison.
and then it would either be Madison, Palmer, or Mainu, depending on the game. Mainu will be more
and
like
Foden
centre
on the
mid.
left.
Foden's a winger.
Yeah.
That's the only place I see him playing.
No, I think it's good, but I don't think you'll see him starting.
I reckon you will.
You know what I'm happy about?
What?
Ollie Watkins.
Oh, shush.
No, because Harry Kane is injured, right? So Watkins is going to start now. He has to start. There's nobody else.
Tony's there.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
Tony's been called up.
Yeah, he got called up over ahead of Solanke.
Yeah, but either way, Watkins is better than Tony. So
It's debatable. Tony last year is better than Watkins this season.
you can only go off the present, like I've said previously in the podcast. Ollie Watkins has got 16 goals this season. So
Dominic Solanke's got like 2 less than him.
I feel no, he doesn't. 14.
Mm.
Yeah, but so does Bowen for West Ham as well. He's got 14 goals.
Bowen, was he called up?
Yeah, he was called up.
Yeah, so Bowen's called up as well.
But he'll play on the right though. I'm pretty sure.
He won't start.
He won't start, but he'll be a good bench option. I think we've got a good chance in these next 2 friendlies.
I think it'll be actually because you look at Brazil, right?
Yeah.
They've got a strong lineup this year.
Yeah, they're
Although
a strong lineup.
Alisson's injured, but Edison is also like one of the best keepers in the world currently. Neymar's injured.
Injured? He's always injured, man.
Yeah, he's always injured. He's always breaking something.
It must be his sister's birthday. Who else is there?
Who's their back line? Gabriel for Arsenal. Solid.
I've got a player for you.
Who?
Douglas Luiz.
He has been called up.
There you go. He's been called up.
Nah, he's sitting on the bench. He's sitting on the bench. He's sitting on the bench.
He won't. He's one of the best players in the Premier League. Midfielders.
Doesn't matter.
Fine.
I don't see him.
You don't want to see a Bruno Guimaraes and Douglas Luiz midfield.
Well, who else have they got called up?
Casemiro. He's got to be in there, surely.
Yeah, but he's not been playing for United.
What other Brazilian midfielders are there? Fred?
To be fair, Fred would be a shout because he's been performing in the Turkish league. I'll tell you that.
Who does he play for now?
Fenerbahce.
Oh, is it? Oh, boring.
he's been class. I always rate Fred. Fred is the funniest guy to watch in football.
Yeah, this time. But I think Brazil need to move on from him, to be honest.
No, but Brazil, who've they got left and right back?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Roberto Carlos?
Really? The guy who retired like 15 years ago?
There's a guy called Dodo from Florentina. That's all I know. I think he's a right back. He's very, very fast.
Yeah.
I only know him from FIFA, so sorry guys.
I still reckon Brazil could
ball knowledge like that.
Bring a tough game to England. Although I still think England will win that game.
Brazil will definitely be the hardest of the 2. I'm saying England will probably just narrowly win it 2-1 or something like that. It'll be a good game though to watch.
I reckon 3-1. I honestly reckon 3-1 to England.
If it's on the weekend, I can't watch it as well. I'm pretty sure. I think it's on Saturday, so I can't watch it because I'm not working. That's quite annoying.
Quit your job.
No, I need money.
Sport's more important.
Money. It's not. Money's important. But I think the new kit is fantastic, and I can't wait to buy it. I've seen the jacket as well. The jacket's really good. They're basically a copy of the kit, and it looks so cool. It looks like
so boring.
No, but the kit, the jacket looks like a classic of the other kits from years ago.
I preferred last year's kit when they had the blue sleeves. That was so much nicer. Sleeves? They had like the blue shoulders and then the white kit.
That's horrible. That is.
No, that was nice.
I can't remember. I remember there being like a red kit, a red England kit, and like a blue badge.
I don't like the red.
That was horrible.
I don't like the red.
I couldn't stand that. But I think that wraps up, doesn't it, Matt? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's pretty much all.
Yeah, we spoke about a lot there. I don't know if we've probably rambled a little bit too much, but you can always get that from me at least. Don't know about Matt, but I do like to go off on loads of tangents, I suppose. So sorry about that, guys. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. So this is another episode, episode 16. This will be out sometime this week, I'm pretty sure. If you haven't listened to our previous podcast on F1, go check that out as well. And we'll see you guys later, I suppose.
Yeah, see you then.
Peace out.